Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, we will discuss about water pollution issue focusing on oil spill and industrial waste in the Selangor River. Several incidents related to this issue have been reported, including oil spill contamination at the Jalan Tangki Slice in Port Kelang and oil waste pollution from a building material factory along Selangor River. These pollutants often enter the river due to poor waste management, leaking tanks or illegal discharge. Since the Selangor River is a key source of water supply for Selangor and Kuala Lumpur, any pollution incident can quickly lead to major disruption and environmental damage.
There are words saying, understanding the solution is the first step towards finding the solution. So I would like to share on the causes of the pollution at Sungai Selangor. Now let's begin with the major cause of the pollution, which is industrial effluent discharge. So basically, effluent is the wastewater that discharge from a source, like factories, which often release harmful chemicals like solvent, ammonia, oils, and heavy metals directly or indirectly into the river. This cause severely degrades water quality by increasing biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand while reducing dissolved oxygen in the water. This cause will suffocate the aquatic life in the river. Now let's move into non-urban sources. We have agricultural and livestock activities. Pollution occurs when fertilizer, pesticide, and animal waste are not properly managed. The rainwater washes the substances into drains or river as surface runoff. One of the pollutants is chemical fertilizer, which always contains high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus. These nutrients cause excessive algae bloom in the water, which basically when the algae die and decompose, the process consume oxygens, reducing DO, increasing BOD, and then lowering the WQR. This is called eutrophication. Finally, we have the visibly alarming issue of illegal dumping solid waste. This includes household garbage and small industrial waste that has been dumped illegally near the river or drains. One of the impact, of course, it will degrade the natural landscape, can block water flows, and damage the river ecosystem. More insidiously, the waste leaches harmful chemicals and toxins into the soil and river. The pollutant, including heavy metals like mercury, lead, and chromium, and organic compounds like solvents, lubricant, and pesticides. These causes will reduce overall WQI, water quality index, and DO of the water. It's very harmful to the aquatic life and might affect their life. So this is the causes of water pollution at Sungai Selangor.
After understanding the causes of water pollution at Sungai Selangor, we will now discuss the impacts of pollution. This impact can be divided into four main aspects, which is the environmental, social, economic, and also health impact. Firstly, let us take a look at the environmental impact of water pollution. Pollution in Sungai Selangor has caused a significant degradation of river water quality. Industrial effluent, diesel spills, and chemical odors have reduced the dissolved oxygen level in the river. Low dissolved oxygen can stress and kill the aquatic organism, including fish and microorganisms that are essential for a balanced ecosystem. The presence of toxic substances further disrupt the aquatic ecosystems and threaten the biodiversity. Due to the repeated pollution incidents, several water treatment plants including SSP1, SSP2, and SSP3 were forced to shut down. This shows that the river ability to recover naturally has been weakened, which causing the long-term damage to the river ecosystem. Next, we move on to the social impact of the water pollution. Access to clean and sufficient water is essential for daily life. However, pollution incidents in Sungai Selangor have caused the shutdown of 4 major water treatment plants, which leading to a serious water supply disruption. More than 1 million residents in areas such as Kuala Lumpur, Petaling, Klang, Shah Alam, Kuala Selangor, Hulu Selangor, Gombak, and also Kuala Langat were affected. This disruption has interfered with daily activities such as cooking, bathing, cleaning, and also maintaining the hygienes. School, mosques, and public facilities also face the hygiene issues. As a result, communities had to rely on water tankers and stored water, which causing the stress, inconvenience, and dissatisfaction, as well as reduction in public trust toward the environmental management authorities. Besides social effect, pollution also causes serious economic impact. Pollution incidents require emergency response actions such as river flushing, installation of carbon bags, and distribution of water tankers. This action increase public spending and place a financial burden on water authorities. Water supply disruption also cause business interruptions and loss of income. Industry and business that depend heavily on water such as food outlets, laundries, and factories were severely affected. Overall, pollution leads to loss of productivity, increased operational costs, and higher long-term monitoring and treatment expenses. Lastly, we will discuss the health impact of the water pollution. Even when polluted water is not directly consumed, it can still pose indirect health risks. Water shortage caused by pollution can increase the risk of skin infection, gastrointestinal illness, and hygiene-related disease. Limited water supply make it difficult for communities to maintain proper hygiene, especially in household, school, and healthcare facilities. In addition, prolonged water disruption can cause stress, anxiety, and mental fatigue, particularly among the vulnerable groups such as children, the elderly, and hospital patients. Therefore, water pollution does not only affect the environment but also public health and overall quality of life.
So our first meditation to the river is a interceptor boat. So this engineering solution is designed to control and treat floating waste, oil and industrial waste in the river. First of all, this interceptor boat has a V-shaped oil boom is placed on the river surface. It uses the river's natural flow to guide oil, grease and floating debris toward the center, making collection more efficient. Apart from that, solid waste like plastic and debris is lifted up using a garbage conveyor and stored in a waste holding container for safe disposal. Next, this boat also have an oil skimmer and high efficiency suction pump, remove oil and polluted surface water without disturbing clean water below. Then, recovered oil and waste is stored in a storage tank, while polluted water is kept in a holding tank before treatment. The water then passed through a multi-stage filtration system to remove oil, solids, and chemical pollutants before being released back into the river. Finally, solar panels power the system, making it sustainable and cost-effective. The benefit of the interceptor boat is first of all in terms of effectiveness and feasibility. The system uses a V-shaped oil boom to direct oil and floating waste toward a central collection area. The oil skimmer and suction pump efficiently remove oil and polluted water, while the garbage conveyor collects solid industrial waste. This makes the system practical and effective for continuous river operation without stopping industrial activities. Secondly, regarding cost and resource efficiency, the system minimizes manpower by using automated skimmers, conveyors, and pumps. The use of solar panels reduces electricity costs, making long-term operation more affordable compared to fuel power cleanup systems. Thirdly, for sustainability and environmentally, the system prevents oil spread and improves water quality. Socially, it protects public health and river ecosystem that used by local community. Economically, cleaner river reduce future cleanup costs and support fisheries and tourism. Finally, in terms of legal and safety compliance, the system aligns with Malaysian environmental regulation such as water quality standards and industrial waste management laws. Enclosed tanks and control waste handle reduce spill risk and ensure safe disposal. In conclusion, this engineering solution is effective, cost-efficient, sustainable, and legally compliant for addressing industrial pollution in the Selangor River.
For the second mitigation, we're only focusing on the policy. So DOE, Department of Environment, is responsible to controlling industrial wastewater. So they carry out a special routine and surprise inspection toward the industrial area that located nearby to the river, just like at Shah Alam, especially Klang River. So this to ensure wastewater meets legal limit. Industry must also keep record of their influent quality for DOE to check. This helps protect the environment. Just like you guys can see, I'm using an AI to generate a beautiful view in the 4 years to the future. In what happened if DOE, Department of Environment, take their action and have a strict inspection toward the industrial area, just like at Shah Alam, because Shah Alam have a lot of industrial area and have a lot of discharge toward the Klang River. So as you guys can see, year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4, even though it takes time, 4 years, but it still gives a good impact. Next, we go to the third solution or third mitigation, which is construct a wetland. Wetland work like a natural water filter. They slow down the flow of water just to trap a dirt, oil maybe, and other harmful pollutant before it enter to the river or big river actually. For example, in place like Sungai Selangor, wetland can help reduce pollution from a nearby factory and industrial area, just like at Shah Alam maybe, Kepung, USJ, who knows. Plant in a wetland absorb extra nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus, which help prevent the river from becoming a dirty and also smelly actually. Wetland are also reduce toxic substance, so the water released into the river is safe not only for human, but also, yes, for aquatic life. Wetland provide a low cost and eco-friendly. As you can see, this is the process of what happened in the wetland process. From here, we see all dirt, waste, oil and wet pollutant altogether trapped into something we call it as a tree that actually absorb all the bad nutrients. So this will help to reduce river pollution, especially at the industrial area. Here to talk about SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, that relate to 3 solutions that we already give to you guys, which is interceptable, policy and rules, and also wetland. These 3 actually related to SDG 11 and also 12, SDG 12. For SDG 11, intercept the boat and construct wetland, keep river clean, making cities safer and healthier. Strong environment law also protect river and support sustainable city development. For SDG 12, this solution reduce waste and pollution in river, while enforcement and penalty make industries manage waste responsibility. Overall, they help protect river and promote sustainable cities.
In conclusion, oil spill and industrial waste pollution in the Selangor River have caused repeated water supply disruption, environmental damage, economic losses, and risk to public health that affecting millions of residents. This issue mainly caused by industrial discharge and illegal dumping. It highlights a weak waste management practice and a weak enforcement related to Selangor River. The pollution also degrades river water quality, harms aquatic ecosystem, and produce unpleasant odor that make water unsafe for treatment and domestic use. Therefore, effective measures such as interceptor boats, stronger enforcement, and a stricter monitoring of industrial activities near rivers are essential to prevent future pollution. Protecting the Selangor River is crucial to ensure sustainable water source, environmental protection, and public well-being.